Hello, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree, and this video is a reading for the energy of Virgo. This series, I'm using the Black Tarot by Victoria Iva, Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Torian, and this is Weird Oracle by aka Skyweb. This is the weird rune. That word escaped me for just a second. All right, so like I said, this is for the energy of Virgo. And what I mean by that is that we all have Virgo in our chart. Even if we don't have a planet there, we have Virgo in our chart by way of the house system, okay? So your birth chart has, all the planetary positions, and then around it is the zodiac wheel. And of course, the planets in that zodiac wheel, but another wheel, or what's the better way to put it? Those pie slices, I guess you could say, those are the houses. And so, while you may not have a planet in Virgo, you most certainly, definitely, I tried to combine the words certainly and definitely by saying definitely. You most definitely have a house in the sign of Virgo. So, if for any reason this reading is not resonating with you, go ahead and look for a reading based on title. And that's what I like to tell my viewers, is sometimes we just need to use a little bit of intuition to find that answer that we are seeking. All right, last shuffle for you there, Virgo. And we will see what is going on with you. Okay, so we've got the Five of Spheres in reverse. In this deck, the spheres are the pentacles, coins, earth energy. Six of Spheres, more earth, and King of Swords, heir of air. Okay. All right, so the Five of Spheres in reverse, I kind of get the feeling right next to the Six of Spheres that you are coming out of some difficulties, some hard times. You're coming out of, perhaps you might even you're just leaving a situation that was less than desirable, and it looks like you're going to a better situation. You're moving to a Six of Spheres situation, and that it's a little bit more balanced for you, and things are just going to work a little bit better. Now here in Five of Spheres, that's usually about financial material loss. I'm not getting that feeling though. I'm getting a feeling of like change, especially since it's in reverse. The energies are either slowly moving away. It could also indicate that they're stuck, but that's not the feeling that I get here. And I get the feeling that you really have a plan. Like you really know exactly what you're doing. This was a calculated change, a calculated move, and it's looking really well for you, Virgo, here. So that's always nice. That's always nice to come out of a situation into a much better situation, of course. And for whatever reason that it wasn't working out for you, maybe you outgrew it. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad. So, okay, so now I'm going to draw 9 cards from Tarot of the Abyss, and that is going to help us further dive into this message. Okay, Virgo. Knight of Cups. This is heir of water. 9 of Wands. This is fire. Queen of Wands in reverse. Water of fire. Queen of Cups. Water of water. 6 of Wands in reverse. Fire. And 9 of Cups in reverse. Water. Then down here we have the Devil in reverse, Major Arcana. Wheel of Fortune upright, another Major Arcana, and 8 of Wands, fire. Wow, I like this for you, Virgo. I like this for you a lot, especially since we have this Devil in reverse. And I know I kind of remember in previous readings, maybe like not the last two, but some past readings, the devil has made big appearances in your readings. And I really like that it is in reverse along with this Five of Spheres in reverse. I really like this depiction of the devil as well. I'm going to show it to you upright, even though it is reversed for you. I love how this angelic being is tied, and he's tied to the earth. He's tied through his heart, and he's so sad. Well, I don't like that he's sad, but I really like this depiction of the devil because it shows you who you really are, and that you are not your circumstance. And it just so happens your circumstance, in this circumstance, you happen to be tied, and not even loosely bound. You're totally tied, and that's kind of exactly what it's like when we're stuck in that devil energy, when we're working through that devil energy. It's like we just literally feel tied. We feel like we can't release ourselves from it. Okay, is there another card I would like to show you? Okay, yeah, I think that is it. I do like this Queen of Wands as well. Let me just go ahead and show you. It is, your Queen of Wands is in reverse, but I love how she's sitting here with the fire. She has kindling in her hands, and it's just, she just looks totally serene. We have that third eye glowing as well. Is the fire even going? I don't even think I can't tell if this fire is lit. But there is a little like fire elemental in her palm. I've never noticed that before. Okay. All right. Enough show and tell. Let me flip this over for you so you can see what we have. All right. So, let me get here. Sorry. Oh, I don't know if the camera actually shook. My cameras are not on my desk. I have one suspended and then one on a tripod right over there. So, okay, let's see. Our two major arcanas here and here. We've got this Eight of Wands I really like. So with our Five of Spheres in reverse situation energy, there definitely was a desire to move or desire to change. There was just a lot of maybe frustration. And we've got the Knight of Cups here. He's fire of water, and it's looking like you really listen to your inner self. You listen to your feelings and your emotions about the situation, and you found that it was very tiring, and it was something that was difficult for you at that time. And the feeling I get here with the devil is that perhaps in the past, like past, your old self, if you want to say, your old self wouldn't have spoken up, or your old self would have just kind of sat in the misery. But I see that you were really in your feelings, and you acted upon those feelings. You did something with him, as evident with the Knight of Cups, which is our fire of water. And so the fire of water is an actionary card, and he acts on his feelings. And sometimes it's not a very good thing to always act on the feelings, but in this case, I think it was. You made your feelings known, and you made that change. And so you changed your circumstances for yourself. You decided that this really wasn't the situation for you, and you made a conscious decision to change it. Now, we do have this Queen of Wands here in reverse, right next to the Nine of Wands. So this queen is water of fire, and it's interesting because this knight, this actionary card, is fire of water. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is water of fire. So I think what I'm seeing here is that instead of being very I see that instead of being reactionary, you took the helm. And is that what he's doing? No, this is not the helm. He's guiding the sails, it looks like. So instead of being very reactionary, which is what a Queen of Wands would be, she's not a Queen of Wands in reverse is a queen that is very she's very hot to move and just makes quick, sometimes irrational decisions, and she gets really frustrated really easily and very explosive. And I'm seeing that there was a definite change in that, and a definite change in the way that you approach this situation. And I really like that this Queen of Wands in reverse is next to this Queen of Cups, which is water of water, which is means you really understood your emotions. And I'm reading this Wheel of Fortune not as how I typically say that it's like it's the wheel that keeps on turning. The sun always comes up and the sun always comes down. That's what I typically say. But I'm not getting that energy from this particular card in relation to all these others. What I'm getting from this Wheel of Fortune is this is something that you have learned. This is something almost like some karma, some karmic something that you have always, you finally learned this lesson, right? You have finally nipped this in the bud. And this could be something, this could be like a generational thing where your mother acted like that, your grandmother acted like that, and you have really gotten control of this, and it's really making a big change in your physical life, in which everything is starting to balance out. Everything is becoming a lot more at ease, and you're sliding into this new reality, this new way of being in like the most graceful manner. And so I see a lot of growth, a lot of growth. So here with our King of Swords, so I felt like this was a calculated decision on your part, that you felt like you were outgrowing a situation and you decided to move into this better situation. And so with our King of Swords here, so our King of Swords is heir of air, so he exudes mental and logical what's the word I'm looking for, mental and logical doings, actions, and he just really knows what's going on. I should have showed you this card. As a matter of fact, I'm going to. You can probably see it pretty well up there, but I'm going to give you a good close-up. And this card is upright for you. And just look at him, that pensive look, that just very decisive, and the way his hair and the pointed features that he has, and his pointed sword almost coming out like a Fu Manchu. And he's just very decisive, very focused, knowing exactly what he wants to do. So we have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the feeling that I'm getting here is that you're not doing this out of, the decision that you made is not being done out of celebrity, or what's a better word, so that people can see what it is you're doing. Because the Six of Wands is like that homecoming, and people are proud of you. You're proud of yourself, and people are happy to know what it is that you've done. I feel like that you really could not even care less. There might even have been some naysayers, and perhaps with this Nine of Cups being in reverse, you don't have exactly or everything it is that you want. The Nine of Cups is all about personal happiness. It's that in the RWS, it's that man that's real smug, sitting behind all his food. Oh, my little candle went out. And but it just I get the feeling that you made a conscious decision to change your environment, and it doesn't, there, you are taking a bit of a, there is just a tiny bit, everything's just not perfect, I guess you could say. Everything is just not perfect the way you thought it was going to be. But I do see with this Eight of Wands down here that you are perhaps going to change that around. You are going to turn that around using this King of Swords energy and making it this exactly what you've always wanted. I think there was like a weighing situation here, especially with our Six of Spheres. There was a situation in that you kind of had to say, well, do I want more of this or do I want more of that? Or would it be this way? Yeah. Do I want more of this or do I want more of that? You know? And so you decided that you wanted a little bit more of something else as opposed to your own personal desires and your own recognition, I guess we could say. So it's almost like you kind of took a little bit of a back seat here in general, but I don't think that's a bad thing. But I think the main thing that really shines here is that you spoke up. You felt that there was just a little too much going on. You needed a change, and your old self would have just sort of lived in it and just kind of dealt with it. But you actually knew what your feelings were. You spoke up and you made the change. And while there was a compromise, I think you might have a plan beneath all of this. And I think that you're going to, given some time, you're going to enact the plan that you have. So I really do like that we've got this King of Swords here and this Eight of Wands. Not everything's perfect, but I do see that you are going to change that around. So awesome reading for you, Virgo. I really love that. Okay, so now we're going to draw our weird oracle card. So this deck does not have a guidebook, but there are keywords at the bottom. And this deck, I really like how all three of these decks just kind of work well with one another. They're all like black and white, and though the art style is different in all three of them, they're all black and white. And the weird oracle, with it being the final card, the last card, and the single card, it has a little bit of bling action to it. All right, so I'm going to do one more shuffle for you, Virgo. There we go. All right. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Virgo. I'm excited. So I've got nurturing, guardian, and patience. Oh my goodness. I really like this for this reading. Let me show you this card up close. So here is that rainbow action I was telling you about. I don't know, one day I will really understand the way this camera works, but look at her. She's got that egg, that cosmic egg. She's guarding it. She's just beautiful and comfortable and just an amazing being here. Amazing being. So nurturing, guardian, and patience. And so what I'm getting here from this is that you are going to be very patient because of this situation here. You have a plan, which is awesome. And did I switch it? I think I did, right? I don't even know. I might have been looking at my other screen because I have dual screen on my little laptop here. So see, the cosmic egg is between her leg. Sorry if I did it twice, but I just wanted to make sure you saw your oracle card. And yes, I will stop explaining. And so I feel like you're going to nurture this situation here. You've gotten yourself into a better situation that is great. And so while it's not going to be, it's not like this 100%, that it's not like the exact to the T thing that you want. I really feel like you're going to make something beautiful out of what you have, out of this compromise. And that's going to take some patience, and that's going to take nurturing as well. But I know you can do this. So awesome. Wonderful reading for you. Thank you so much for your time here. And yes, if you like the video, go ahead and like the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't, and share the video if you know anyone that could benefit from something like this. If you know anybody could benefit from this, because we all, like I said, have Virgo in our charts. All right, Virgo, I will see you next video, so take care.